Ladies and gentlemen, for years now that we've been saying that the Democrats want violence on the streets. We've been saying that they want violence, war. They want our cities to burn down. But we've been called far-right extremists, propagandists, just using fear tactics. Well, don't believe us any longer. The Democrats are now openly calling for burning down America. Why? Well, they can't beat Donald Trump in a free and fair election. They can't beat him on policy. Now he's winning when it comes to foreign policy by ending overseas conflicts. So the Democrats are done playing fair. Well, they've been done for a while. Now they are openly calling for riots and violence in the streets. Ladies and gentlemen, smash that thumbs up, subscribe, leave me a comment. Where are you tuning in from today? And really quickly, before I roll the clip, today's sponsor and the sponsor of the channel overall, Verity Metals. When it comes to your IRAs, your 401ks, your retirement plans, your cash, and everything in between, gold, silver, and platinum is the answer if you really want to protect your finances. Verity Metals, they're patriots, Trump supporters, people of faith, located out of Glendale, Arizona. They'll take care of you. When you call 888-328-6105, you get to speak to one of the owners. It's a small family-owned shop in Glendale, Arizona. Also, don't forget to ask them about their self-storage IRA options. So 888-328-6105. Mention Vlad for additional gold and silver. Links are down below in the description. Thank you. Now, from here, I'm going to take you to this video, and we're going to watch it twice. Senator Chuck Schumer once again shamefully calls for violence and says people should be forcefully rising up. He knows what he's doing. He's trying to start riots. Shaming or censoring him isn't enough. Arrest him.
It is just such a hallmark of tyrannical, autocratic dictatorship societies that they use the prosecutorial department as a political weapon. It is a disgrace, and every American, I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican, liberal, conservative, moderate, people should be forcefully rising up against this. It is just such a hallmark of
listen to this
tyrannical, autocratic dictatorship societies that they use the prosecutorial department as a political weapon.
Where were you, Chuck Schumer, when Trump was raided, when his home was raided, when FBI agents went through, Trump's home, Mar-a-Lago, went through the First Lady's underwear drawer? Where were you when Trump was shot in the ear because of your rhetoric? Where were you when Trump was indicted in D.C., in Florida, over January 6th, in Georgia? Where were you when almost 19 states had Trump removed from their ballot? Thank God for the Supreme Court stepping in. You didn't say, oh, this is dictatorship-like. No. You celebrated it. And what is it that you guys used to say? No one's above the law? You guys celebrated Trump indictments and you said, look how amazing our justice system is. Nobody's above the law. Former presidents are treated just like your average everyday citizen. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. You celebrated the Trump indictment. Hey, Letitia James is not above the law. Comey is not above the law. Your old behind is not above the law. But let's keep going.
It is a disgrace, and every American, I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican, liberal, conservative, moderate, people should be forcefully rising up against this. It is just
forcefully rising up against this. Trump says peacefully and patriotically go to the Capitol and make your voices heard. You impeached him over that. Trump said peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard on January 6th, you guys indicted him for that and said he was inciting an insurrection. You are publicly calling for Americans to forcefully take to the streets. I got a better idea for you, Schumer. How about you rise up? How about you go to the streets? Oh, what? You don't need, you're afraid to face your constituents. You're not popular. You shut down the government. You're a communist. And you are just the worst of the worst. Ladies and gentlemen, the Democrats are showing their true colors. Violence, death, burning down of America, and destruction. They are communists. They have lost the privilege of living among us. We need a divorce in this nation. I said it. We can't get along with people that raise up an army of transmissions that are shooting up Christian schools, murdering conservative voices on college campuses, and then celebrating it. We can't live in the same society with people who put illegal immigrants above the American citizen. They've lost the privilege to live in this amazing, wonderful country that the Lord has blessed. They have lost the privilege. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comments what do you think. Make sure you're subscribed. God bless you. I'll see you on the next one.